Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Craft with Me where I am probably going to be working on setting up the baseball journal because spring training starts February 20th, and possibly going through some of the stuff that's over there, collecting it, sorting it, and sort of putting things aside for this eclectic journal, pardon me, that I'm dream of making. So let us get after it. I filmed this before, but all things lost to the ether. Very sad. So where am I at on the baseball thing? So I have collected some paper, a lot of paper. I've got white paper, I've got some lined paper, lots of lined paper. Ooh, got some fancy dark paper and model paper, and this is more lined paper. So we shall see what we need from that pile there. Put that off to the side for the mo. Baseball washi tape, because you need baseball washi tape for a baseball journal. We've got this, we've got this thrifted book, which is the little big book of baseball, which is all kinds of baseball stories and stuff and images and whatnot that I use from time to time. You can see I've sort of started on it, but not a big whack. This is a Blue Jay image because my team is the Blue Jays. This is last year's. Wow, does that ever matchy? We did some math on that. Again, lost to the ether sphere. This is what I've come up with so far. Issues, we will get to it. We have a Rawlings score sheet. So when I go to the games, what I do is score the games just because it's interesting and it keeps me engaged and etc., etc. And I will, wow, these are all games. Oh, the 16th. Woo-wee. I didn't realize that this had been started. In any event, the point being, I can use this as a lining. One of these pages is a lining. I'm going to keep that open to where it is. Anything else that I have? This is our notes for what we need to do. Boarding house reachy reach, we've got that. We've got this. We've got this. And so this is the inside of the book that I took this from. And I think there's at least one more Blue Jay picture in here. Possibly. Or not. Okay, so let's get after it. Whatever the it is to get after. So we have some decisions to make because I messed up. So this was supposed to be glued onto that side. So I have two pieces of paper, and this is the bottom, this is the top, and they're overlaid like that, and I wanted to do that. And then when I folded everything up and had a look, the TN size should be 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, horseshoes and hand grenades. And I have this 1/8 and 1/8, so I'm missing 1/8 of an inch. And I think I did exactly the same. No, I did. No, it's kind of. You can't really tell, but it's short. Short on this side. So my question, to be resolved shortly, is should I do this all over again or just horseshoes and hand grenades it? So this one, I think I got the wrong width. Yes, I think. I got it right. cereal boxes I'm less intimidated by than actual good paper. Yeah, no, I did it right. Balls. Well, let me see. Technically speaking, I could make it right. I am not going to cry. Well, I say that. Let's create a box that is the right size. Lay that on top and see how much geography we're actually missing. And ooh, we're about to get a snowstorm. A awful snowstorm, apparently. Okay, what did I say the measurements were? 8 1/4. 8 1/4. That's 9 1/4. Wow, holy Hannah. 8 1/4. There we are. That's 8 1/4 right there. And I don't have anything fine to measure. Of course I don't, because I regularly rearrange where my pencils are. There are several things that I insist on having at every landing point. One of them is a pair of scissors. The other is a pencil or a pen. A pencil that is sharpened, mind, and a pen that works. Okay, so that is 8 1/4. Okay, that's 8 1/4. That's going to be this way. And then this is 4 1/4, and 4 1/4 is 8 1/2. There, okay. Good luck, Godspeed. There. There. Okay. Now then, that is the top. And it would go like this. How much real estate am I losing? So it's a 1/16 of an inch. I think we don't care. I'm gonna go way out on a limb and say whatevs. We'll say whatevs. Okay. And I'm not opposed to having that either. So next thing we need to do is get a sheet of this. There we are. And we are going to make that a lining. Kind of like that. Okay. Good enough. All right. what are we doing? We're doing that to there, because we're going to flip that over and we're going to have the players. That's going to work. Okay, so remind me if I do this wrong. I mean, remind me as I am about to do it wrong. No. So, literally no need to harp on it once I realize that I've done it wrong. Well, you can if it makes you feel good. I mean, literally no skin off my nose. Except possible hurting of my feelings. The one feeling I do have. There we are. Okay, should be glued up, ready to go. It's going to go this way. There, and we're going to flop that over like that. There. Okay. So I can do that. What do I want to do now? I want to do some trims. So I think what I'm going to do, because it's going to be the back, is I'm going to fold that in. But I don't want to have this as the top. Oh, technically speaking, I could get my inch back. Let's see. Let's see what happens. See how crackers it makes me. There. Oh, how beautiful is that? Like ribbon. There. Look at that. Very nice. Okay. And let's do it this way. Or one of the things we could do is that. Is that gonna look weird? Yeah. If I want to do that, I'll use washi tape. There. And then this way. We're up to 1/8. It's still 1/8. That'll be fine. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We want to fold this. Pull that over. Okay. And fold that like that. Okay. And then that wants to pop out, which I totally understand. So we're going to use some washi tape to help with that. And I'm thinking maybe that. None of the reds. The other one we could do is, this might be nice. I don't want to do the dark solid colors because there's so much white here. And I think it will look goofy. Could use that. It's got brown in it. Dark, dark, dark. So this is so I think we're down to these two. Because that's no, that's a no. Okay. So we have this little, I wanted to keep that buddy because he's just kind of adorable. So we've got this, which could tie in the blue and the red, or we could do this, which is the brown. If I do the brown, these still pop. If I do this, this red's got competition, so brown wins. And that's the logic according to me. There we go. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. Yep, that'll be fine. I'm going to have this go over both ends, and then I'm going to do the inside as well. Oops. That is so satisfying. Okay, so where's our line here? Our line is there, line is there. Okay. Do that. There. Pop that over. Like that. Like that. And that's goopy. And then one more. See if we can get it to line up. Oh, look at that. You can get it to line up. Live right. You live right. Things work out. Well. Okay, we're going to let the glue sort of set and dry there. And then we'll maybe use a... Yeah, that's good. What did I do last year? Did I do this upside down? Oh no, I did that side that where. It's my buddy. That's our... Okay, and that was the very last game. Oh, 15-5 loss. It was gross. Stupid baseball. Okay, there we are. Okay, so I decided on... This has a 7-page signature, and I should do a 10 or a 12-page signature because this was not quite enough. I also want to use at least one of those pages with lines because I do some kinds of writing, like more explicit record keeping. So let us pick some papers. Put that over there. That over there. Bring the papers over. So I don't think that's big enough, though we could make it big enough if we wanted to. We could do a Franken page. How tall is it? Ooh, it's almost perfect. It's like, it is the perfect height. Why do I have to go any further? I don't think I do. 4 or 2? I don't do that much writing. We're going to do 4. I'll make 2 and then we might eliminate 1. How's that? I've got bits all over. Okay, so what is this anyways? Oh. Okay, so we don't need any of this now. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 5. 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then one, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, that's good enough. I know this is fancy. I might use it somewhere else. I'm not sure. Do I want to put this in? This is a card. Oh, it's a Christmas card. Might use it elsewhere. Okay, so we've got those. We've got to Franken paper this up. How big? How big? Yeah, it'll be fine. So I can do some trimming on all of this. Put it all back together again. There. There's 1. There. Okay. Still doing fine. Chewed end. Chewed end. Date page, date page. Just gonna matter. Oh my goodness, stop! All of that was me trying to figure out putting the date page so that it had some kind of symmetry to it. The symmetry does not exist in this particular case. And we can just 4 1/4 it. Doesn't matter. Where's 4 1/4? Yes, it does, because that's chewed. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. 4 1/4. If I do that, that should also be 4 1/4. But I want the other sheet because I don't want 2 chewed ends. That little end there is, it's like Gracie had at it. I don't think she did. All of these ends are chewed. Well, there we are. Okay, so does that make sense to me? It's still going to be too big, isn't it? Thank you for yelling. So that goes there. And this goes on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. So technically speaking, that should be overlapped like that. Or we just cut one off. It'll just be easier that way. Did I do that right? It should be. It was 4 1/4 that way, 4 1/4 that way. It should work. Anyways, I'm gonna believe that it's gonna work. Okay. Off these pops. More or less. Whew. Come on, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Worked a little better. You always reserve the right to washi tape it or do something else with it. So we've got our 2 lined pages, so yes. What do we have for time? 28 minutes. Okay, so that is the way that's going to go. I may regret this. It would be super fun to be able to cut that all at once. That is 8 1/2. 8 1/2 should be that way. Yep. And then this should be 8 1/4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1/4. Yeah. But we're actually at this size. Fine, we'll do it smaller. It won't matter, Mary Ellen. It's not, keep forgetting, this stuff is for my pleasure and use, not for presentation to the king. Good luck, Godspeed. It's also just paper. That fits. Okay. I'm folding these individually and then going to assemble them into the paper block because there's a lot going on. If I just fold them as a big chunk, the fold won't be crisp. I'm kind of happy that I'm changing the colors of the paper a bit. Gray. If I'd had like I have light blue paper. I have blue paper, but it's not a pretty powder light blue. It's not a happy blue. It is a dour blue, and I don't like it for the purposes of record keeping, memory keeping. Oh, the ink and pen crowd are so much fun to follow. They have such a refined sensibility about so many things. And one of them is, what is it? Are you a planner? Or are you a logger? Or are you a journaler? Or are you a memory keeper? So a planner is future looking. This is what I intend to do. Logging is what I have done. Memory keeping is here are the pictures and all the fun things that we did. And journaling is sort of an expression of deep thoughts, or thoughts, passions, an ability to work things out on paper. I super appreciate this crowd. It is giving me new vocabulary, which I find very useful, given that I am sitting over here in the journaling world. So we're in deep thought world. So I should probably then, ooh, look at that. It is good. Oh, well, I can't, can I? No, I could probably do it in the middle. These are yummy. So I gotta do this I gotta put this in the press. Just do alternates. Let's see, why not? Come on. Well, here's one reason. Oops. feel like that should go in the middle. If I work it right, that's the all-star break. And then beginning and end. And then, have I forgotten anything? I don't think so. Except we need to do another Valley Becomes a Mountain. Where would I put it? It's here. Okay. And a quarter. There. Should help things along. Oh. And there we are. There. Now it's going to go in like that. And yes, I know these are all pooping out. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's do a quick zip through this to see if there's anything fun that we can add as a page. And this, I think, needs to be a journaling card. Will it fit? Okay. Yes, flip through. Yogi Berra, it was a manager, if you weren't familiar, and he had malapropisms like nobody's business. This being an example, this is like deja vu all over again. I'm trying to think of any of his other good ones. That would be a beautiful centerpiece. Oh, you see, you spend a good piece of your life gripping a baseball, and in the end, it turns out that it was the other way around. Lasorda was another player, and I think he turned out to be a manager. The only way I'd worry about the weather is if it snows on our side of the field and not theirs. Yeah, well. There's some great images in here. Here's a good one. Baseball is 90% mental. The other half is physical. It's like it doesn't add up to 100. It's like, ooh. That one might be okay. That might be nice. It's just a stadium. Just a stadium. I don't know why I think it's Yankee Stadium. Where is the center? Oh, the center. Yeah, no, center's there somewhere. The old fat head in the way. There we are. Just there. We can only try. No, that's not the quote. We can but try, I think is the quotation. There. Put that in like that. Keep it all together because heaven forbid we should take the baseball look completely off its rails. Ooh, I like that. Kind of like notes. And then let's put all the notes together. Do that. And then, ooh. I am excited. Somewhere in this mess, up here, I gotta lean, is some, here we are. So on my, flipping through all the magazines, there was one magazine and set of spreads that had this as a graphic call-out style. Essentially, it's a hexagon? Hex, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, but certainly elongated. This is the same thing, only it's that shape folded in half, so you can flip it over the page. And I attended to it because it had, it was repeated, and I thought the applications for journaling tremendous and a fun shape. So I thought you could create one of those and just sort of plunk it on here, and then plunk it on here, do some lines, and you have additional journaling space. So that's what I want to do. Makes me so happy. Oh, I just, another thought just floated in my head, and that is, where'd my lined paper go? I don't even have to draw lines. I can just take some paper. Ha ha ha. 2 more bits. How tall does this need to be? I don't really want to ruin that. Well, the numpty could just like do that. But I want it pretty. Well, we'll start. Yes, we will start by some attrition. All the best journalers are doing it. There. Kind of there. Same height. And what is our width going to be? It's going to be to there, to there, and a skosh more over. Sure. There. Okay. Now, how do we do this little? Well, now that I've done all that, I don't want to do that. I want to do something completely different. Oh dear. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. Do it again. Oh yeah. Come on, you can do it. Might not be perfect, but it will be fine. There. Yep. It'll work, and this I think will cut out almost perfectly. There. Good enough. Wow, that was a detour I didn't think I was going to take. Okay. Let's go glue that way. Where's my book? Here it is. Gotta get rid of that glue stick. It's the better? Yeah. It's the remains of the last one. Here we are. And then like that. Yep. It is never going to be close to each other, so one is one way and the other is the other way. It's perfectly fine, but we've kept the border, so that makes me happy. There we are. Another way, and this is going to be at the end, sort of the, that's how that book is going to go. So we've got that. That, all that, that. Oh, I would say we are good to go. So this now has got to go into the book press. And next stage will be to bind it, trim it, and do any finishing bits that we want. Yeah, so that's setting up my Blue Jay baseball journal for the year. As always, please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.